Yes, we're back. We're back again in Train Sim. We're back again for what I think is my first stream of 2019. The last stream, according to the Twitch dashboard, was New Year's Eve. Mainly because I was not well last weekend, so didn't stream. So I'm going to make up for it now and hopefully try and fit a couple of streams in over this weekend. But yes, we're back in Train Sim. Really fancied doing a bit of a chill out Train Sim stream or video if you're watching this on YouTube. So we'll jump straight in, click on drive, go to standard, and the one I want to do is this one here, test run. First Great Western are testing a Class 166 as a possible Class 158 replacement on their Cardiff to Exeter route. You must drive this Class 166 from Bristol Templemeads to Exeter St David's, a 100-minute route. So a little bit of a long run on the Bristol to Exeter line. So we'll jump straight away in and do that. If you're watching this on YouTube and you're new to my videos, welcome. Train Sim is going to be a regular thing on the channel. Evening Chaos on a Wednesday night. OMSI the bus simulator on a Monday, and something from Firm Bus or Tourist Bus on a Friday. They're the regular stuff, plenty of other stuff as well. So let's jump inside. Track IR is working. Let's pop light on. Let's open doors. So yeah, 166. I am a DMU fan. If you watched any of my videos before, you'll know that. Slow and diesel. I think that could be my my nickname. I like it slow. I like a diesel. And this thing, a little test in it a few minutes ago, it does seem to accelerate really, really slowly. So it could be an interesting journey. And we've got quite a few stops to do. So 11:33 is our last stop. 9:55. So about an hour and a 40-minute run this is going to be. Okay, right away driver. So doors are shut. I haven't put it into... It does look nice. I like them with the window going all the way around. I don't like the ones where you've got a restricted view here, but this has actually got not a bad view. So off we go. About an hour and 40-minute journey ahead of us. Next stop, Nailsea and Backwell in 7 miles. So south out of Bristol Templemeads. Line I've been on myself quite a few times. Not for a couple of years though. Green light. 90 speed limit coming up. The train porn coming the other way. Yeah, that's nice. What was it? That was the arrow, wasn't it? I'm just trying to line up my... there we go. Oh, up to 90. Okay. Let's give it the beans. See what this thing can do. Slowly. So not a bad modelled cab inside. Chair there for the guard, I'm guessing. A single lever operation. Quite like that. Makes it a lot easier for me. Beans. No. Well, yeah, I did say give it the beans. Yeah, that was the thing. Does look quite nice. Actually picks up speed okay once we get it going. Marker lights on, tail lights. Suppose you want those on, really, don't we? Doesn't work anyway. Okay, won't bother with those. So 25 mile an hour on that track. We're not going to go over there, thankfully. 100 mile an hour limit coming up down here. Yeah, it sounds quite nice. Proper diseasily smoke. That's what we like. Yeah, then we got much risk of speeding in this bit. Even if we get to 100 might be a bit of a push. Well, we've got 5 miles, so there's no way I don't think we're going to get to 100 mile an hour in the next 5 miles. We never know. It could be a sudden downhill section. Oh, just in case you, when talking to Signal, to remember to repeat the message back to him / her. And the phonetic alphabet, just in case you wanted reminding. Yeah, I quite like the way it's detailed. Have we got a horn? We have got a horn. And the phone doesn't work. Oh, it's got one button. Wow. Yeah, you've got a message there. Look. That's wow. How old is that thing? Press side clips to release handset. Blimey. There we go. If, like Sam, you want to annoy the hell out of me, use the donate button below the stream, and you too can make that annoying noise. Thank you, Sam. Right, 91 miles an hour approaching. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting the money from Sam, but didn't expect him to do it via donation on the stream. So thank you. Yeah, see you, Sam. Oh, hang on, we've got a mile to go. I better start slowing down, really, shouldn't I? Galaxy, hello. I could donate 100p for 100 times to annoy you. I think it's £1 minimum, Chaos. I don't think I'm going to stop in time. I think it's £1 minimum. I don't know. I think it does say somewhere when you click on the donation button, it takes you to the site, and it does say what the minimum amount is. I think it's £1. Actually, it doesn't. It doesn't slow down too bad. Well, that sounds quite nice. No, we're going to be fine. Maybe. No, absolutely fine. See, I nailed that. Braking, he says. And we're only a minute late after the first stop. That's not bad going. Not my fault. The train won't accelerate as fast as I wanted it to do. Damn, could I have done that 20 times? Boundy's slacking. Yeah, I don't think he realised the annoying song it played when Sam just donated 20 quid. We realised that. Yeah, he could do it 20 times. Right, stop number 1 out the way, and we're already a minute late. 2 minutes late nearly. Right away, driver. Okay. Wow. It doesn't accelerate very quick, does it? No one's going to get a nosebleed in this, are they, when it's pulling away from the station? Like, come on. You wouldn't want it to be uphill. Yeah, I don't know what PayPal took from that. No, because PayPal's just told me I've received the whole amount. So there we go. Thank you, Sam. Right, finally. Actually, it seems slow there, accelerating away. This is how fast I accelerate anyway. Oi! A leisurely pace, I'll have you know. Right, Yatton coming up in 3.3 miles. It's a leisurely train. This is my sort of train, actually. Slow and diseasily. It's very quiet in here. That last train we were on, that person had that cough. There's just nothing going on in here. No one, not a thing. Right, 2 miles to go to Yatton. Green lights all the way. Hopefully that's going to be the case. Chaos. Oh, I need to change that song. But thank you, sir. I do appreciate that. A pound's worth of pain. Poor people watching this on YouTube will be going, what the hell's going on? Right, here we come into Yatton. Well, I haven't streamed for 11 days, so I deserve that. And yeah, surprisingly, this thing's so slow, but I've still managed to brake really early. Right, braking. Lots of braking, actually. And very much so at the braking of the overshooting of the... Okay. Well, they're fine. They could get off the back... yeah, they can, some of the train. The back two doors, it's fine. Limp Rimble, good morning. It's like overshoot there on my behalf. I went from braking ridiculously early to missing the platform. No, it's fine. People got off. People can get on. It's okay. There are some trains that don't fit on the whole of the platform. This is sort of one of those. Right, off to Whirl I go. Slowly. Very slowly. There we go. Got the passing points here. So this must be a bit of a freight route, I should imagine. It just seems to be all noise and not a lot of go, this thing. There we are. My audio is now working. In the front cars you can access via a step ladder when I'm driving, and this is okay. We get them on. Cool. Look forward to seeing your efforts tomorrow then, Chaos. Hopefully you find somewhere to put it. I do suggest, as mentioned, putting it into portrait mode. Takes up less desk space, and I've got my Discord in portrait mode, and yeah, it's really cool having it that way around. Anyway, 3 miles to go to Whirl. It's really good. Two miles to go. If all these stops are this far apart, I'm going to be quite happy with this little run. Oh, another train coming the other way. Oh, a bit of HST porn. So when it's going, it actually picks up speed reasonably well. It's just that initial move off from the platform that seems to be ridiculously slow. But we'll get there. It's not going to be a bad little run in this. I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, streaming tonight, streaming tomorrow night. We're going to do some Euro trucking, which we haven't done since the night before New Year's Eve, or night before that, Saturday before New Year's Eve. So a bit more Euro truck tomorrow night, carrying on from wherever it was we ended up last time. And then possibly tomorrow afternoon might jump on and do something if I get the time. And then Sunday afternoon we're doing some multiplayer flight in X-Plane, so may stream that on Sunday afternoon. So a few streams coming up from me this weekend to make up for last weekend. Alright, we got a single yellow. And I realised how close I am to the platform again. Which means this one down here might be a red. Oh, police car waiting at level crossing there. For a diesel, this thing actually sounds quite nice, even in cab sounds, which the last thing we drove didn't sound great in the cab. Was it a 220? That sounded awesome from outside, but it sounded too quiet. When set up the front here. Right, will we overshoot the platform? There's a good chance of that, actually. Oops, I did it again. Okay, it brakes. The last bit of its braking is really about as poor as it's accelerating. Need to practice the braking a little bit more. So step ladders needed for these first two. Those two don't open, but you can get off right at the back. Well, those two didn't open though, because they're on the platform. So, oh, that was a thing. But never mind, it counted. You know, we haven't done for speeding yet. That's one thing. It's unusual for me. Right away, driver. Right, Weston-super-Mare, platform 2 in 2.9 miles. A journey I did a lot as a child. Down to Weston-super-Mare for the day by train. Come on, you can do it in a train. You can accelerate. The doors won't open unless the whole carriage is on the platform. Well, that's just boring. Hi guys. See this bit? Oh, hang on. Shoot. Am I going to get it? Hang on. Whoa. Or was that because of the speed limit change? Shit, that's a red light. Fail. Oh no, it's not a thing, is it? Okay, this is going to be interesting now then. So we're off to Spur going to Weston-super-Mare, but that was a red that I've just ran. Right. So I hope that doesn't mean now I'm going to meet a train coming the other way. It did warn me back before we got to the platform, didn't it, that the next one, it was yellow. So I did say the next one could be red, and then just I stopped and forgot about it completely. Okay, so it would have gone green soon anyway. Okay. I was concerned that I'm going to meet a train coming up here or something. So yeah, a little spur into Weston-super-Mare, then back out onto the main lines. We should go to what's the place called? Oh, I went there last year. Breen. It's not called Breen, it's outside of Breen. Oh, we'll see when we get there. Right, 25 coming up. Burnham on Sea. Yeah, but the station isn't called Burnham. I don't think it's called something else. I got off the train there last year. I can't remember what the flipping heck it's called. Highbridge, that's the one. That's the kiddie. Well done, Chaos. Yeah. Yeah, I got off the train there. And then got on the train there. Alright, 25-mile-an-hour limit. Coming into Weston. I do love a diesel on tick over. And in we come. It actually looks quite realistic. There's the car park that's there. Those houses sort of there, I suppose, with a curved platform. This is pretty well done. And this new bridge that's gone over in the last few years. Yeah, it's slightly bus-like with the fact it's got the big windows. I didn't overshoot this time. Yay, go me. We're only 2 minutes late. That's not bad. So we're doing okay. 2 minutes late, still late, I guess. But we're doing okay. That one, isn't it? No, that one. So yeah, fairly well modelled. This road that comes down to a roundabout down there. So Tesco's is over here somewhere, isn't it? Or should be about there, I suppose. Because that comes down to a roundabout with Tesco's off of it in the petrol station. So the road that links down to the seafront is there, and there's the seafront. So you have the pier and stuff over there. And we're going out that way. That's pretty cool. No, it's pretty well done. I quite like that. Yeah, well done. I like that. Right. So yeah, we were due at 10:22. Actually, no, we arrived early. That's not bad going. We're glitching out here on the number. There you go. That's better. Right. Why is she stood there? She just expected me to drive down and pick her up from here. But no, I'm not walking to the train. You can come to me and I'll get on when you're near me. No, love. You want to get on, you walk down here. Come on then. Let's be doing the speeding up of the Bari thing and then making the move. Anytime you like today. Sometime around now will be really, really handy actually. Because by taking this long now, you may be late. Thank you. Haha, you're going to miss the train. Well, technically you still get it because I'm pulling away so slowly. Okay. That seems to have gone a bit odd now. Oh shit, speeding. Why has my view gone a bit strange? Oh, okay, it hasn't made me late. Okay, it just felt like it was making me late on purpose. Right, Highbridge and Burnham, there you go. 8 miles. That's better. Yeah, I zoomed in with the mouse wheel rather than using the arrows, didn't I? That's what confuzzled me. Doesn't take much, really. Right, 50 coming up then, or 40? Yeah, I'm liking this as a place to be. It's rather nice. So due at Highbridge at 10:33, our ETA is 10:31, so we're going to be early again. Wow, 50, 40, 110. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get to 110 somehow. Definitely not going to be a thing. So here's a 50. We'll slow back down to the 40. See, I went 50 to 100. What happened there? The 100 one didn't appear. And now it's 40. So back over onto the main line again now. This is the main Bristol to Penzance line we're on. And that's now gone to 100 again. With 110 coming up. Wait, I didn't see the 100 there. Right, let's go. 6.8 miles to go. To Highbridge. That sounds quite nice when it changes gear, I suppose. I'm quite liking how I'm getting proper stereo now. Annoying much? Right. Still got to get the hang of this braking. So I'm either overshooting the platform completely, I think it's a runway then, platform completely, or I'm stopping way too short. Bing. Not bad weather out there. Hang on, we've got a window that opens. Window open? No. Damn it. Oh, I want to open the window. very quiet in the back. No music noise, no babies crying, no one on their phones. Too quiet. And we're going up to 80. We might get to 90 at a push. I don't know what the longest stretches we've got between stops. I'm not sure what actually we're going to get to speed-wise. But we are still accelerating, what, 5 miles after we left the last platform. So if you want an easy train to drive, this is the one for you. The, whatever the hell it is, what is it? The 166. Actually looks quite nice, fairly well modelled. The scenery is looking rather nice as well around here. We'll be in Somerset, aren't we? So Somerset scenery, nice and flat. 88 miles an hour, we're going back to the future. Not a lot coming the other way. We've had a couple of trains, got HSTs have come the other way. Not a huge amount. 1.8 miles. Just like me, lovely. If that's what your opinion is, Chaos, then yeah, of course. You donated £1, didn't you? Yeah, of course you are. Okay, to me it now seems I'm going too quick, but I'm going to sort of trust it a bit here. No, I'm not. I think we're going to be okay. We're not going to overshoot this one, maybe, possibly. Don't only brake too early. It's getting used to the braking. And this is fairly accurate. There is a car park there, and there's an Asda over here somewhere. So yeah, this doesn't look too bad. Can't remember the river being there though. But yeah, not looking too bad. Yeah, it didn't seem to slow down at minus 30. But I was thinking at minus 30 didn't do anything. So we really need to be on 60 or 84 then to actually get any braking done. I'll get used to it. We've got a little bit of a while to go. I'll probably master it just as we come into the final station. Right, Highbridge and Burnham. What's after that? Depending which way it's going to go. It's going down to Exeter, isn't it? Taunton, maybe? Bridgwater? Hi, Johnny. Yeah, I can't remember what will be next. I could just press F1 and have a look, couldn't I? But Bridgwater. It's definitely a train that's built with old people in mind, isn't it? Because they could quite happily get on board at the last minute. They're not really going to fall over with the acceleration as they walk down the train and sit down. They're going to feel absolutely fine. So Bridgwater in 6 miles. I'm liking the train. It does accelerate a little bit slowly, but when it's going, it's fine. I did actually buy a brand new train the other day because it was in the sale, and I was going to use that tonight, which was the Class 159. But the only scenario I could find that it worked with was the Riviera line, and that meant doing the same line like 3 times. So I just wanted one long route I could do tonight. Lara suggested a district line to London Underground, but I don't know, I fancy doing something this easily. And this is where we've ended up. On our way to Bridgwater. So we'll do this route and I shall end it for this evening. As I say, maybe back tomorrow afternoon streaming something else, possibly some tourist bus sim or a bit of OMSI, we shall see. And then back Sunday afternoon with a bit of flying. Also back tomorrow night as well with some multiplayer trucking. Bit of trucking and tunes for a Saturday night. Good fun, looking forward to that. I don't think I've ever completed a 166 scenario on time. Well, I was early in this, and I'm due in early as well into Bridgwater. It's the braking I can't master on this thing. We'll see if we can get there. We've got a few more stations to go. So we are going all the way down to Exeter. And we're probably about halfway through our journey. Here we haven't seen many trains coming up the other way. Considering this is a really sort of fairly busy line with trains like this as well as HSTs coming up down here, I think we'd have seen a few more. We've seen what, 2 trains? 3 trains maybe? Well, 3 miles to go as we get to Bridgwater. They have brakes made of salami and acceleration from a bicycle. Yeah, the acceleration's not great. The brakes are, yeah, I'm sort of getting used to ish slowly. I'm liking the detail though. It's nice. So we should get to about 90 before I've got to start braking. There's no way this thing would do. Well, it's only got a speed limit on here of 100. So that line back there we had 110. There's no way we were going to do that. I'm sure this will probably sit quite happily about 90 all day. Petey boy, good evening. I'm doing really, really well. Thank you very much. Hope you are too, sir. Right, see how that does us braking wise. Yeah, excellent. This is I can't remember the bloody class of flipping thing. A 166. Okay, again, a little bit premature with the braking, not too bad. So I think about a mile is where we need to be at sort of 64%. And that would have done us okay, I think. Into Bridgwater we come. Yeah, it looks okay. I like the fact that it's got one big window. God, she doesn't look happy, does she? Train stop back here, look. Where are you going? Yeah, I don't know the ones where you look, where you got obviously the door in the middle, so you're looking at a little tiny slit here. I prefer something like this. It feels a bit more open, because those ones your view is very restricted. But no, this is quite a nice place to be. So yeah, here we are at Bridgwater. Yeah, the steps need a bit of work there, don't they? Not health and safety wouldn't like that, would they? You'd walk up there and fall off. Someone should put some barrier tape on that. Or a cone. You should put a traffic cone there, because that'll stop anybody. Right, so next one might be Taunton, possibly. I could just look. Right away, driver. Taunton. Yeah, I've done a couple of scenarios where the wiper's been on and the window's probably, you know, from here to here, and then the wiper's there, so you've got a bit of it that's rainy. Certainly ones that are at night, you've got no chance of trying to do that from the in-cab view. It's like, wow, what? How are you supposed to see anything? And those people that can drive them and do these routes without any of this lot on, so, you know, basically do it, turn it off, like that. So you're relying on memory to know where the platform is, and nothing. What? No, just no. Okay, I could do it without a top one, so I could do it without that. Go to simplified view. That I could cope with. Looks a bit better. Certainly in this, I suppose, because you don't need all the controls and stuff. That simplified version actually works quite well. But there are people out there that memorize these routes, which is what you would do in real life, wouldn't you? You don't get a little display telling you how far you've got to go to the next station. You actually memorize the route. So there's people that drive the same route all the time, so you get to know, you know, oh, at this bridge here or whatever, you know, I start slowing down. And it's dark and foggy and you're supposed to be able to see the signals and speed signs. Yeah, you got no chance really, have you? But it's like if you're a bus driver, innit? You've got to learn the route. You don't have a sat nav to tell you how to get around the route. It's a bit like anything. Once you've learned it, especially it must get boring though. If you're a train driver that drives, say, this Bristol to Exeter route, and that's all you drive, I consider the rolling road a substitute for knowing the route, as if you drove it all the time. But yeah, I'd love to, get to know a route, so you know how far you look out for landmarks, which you would, to know, so you could drive it without this, and it would make it more of a simulation. And you'd have to use the proper, track markers for speed limits and stuff. So that would be cool to be able to do that, but you'd have to really, really learn the whole route. It's like this, an hour and a half scenario. How many times would you have to do this to memorize the landmarks up to every platform? That would take you a while. It's doable. But I'll just stick to having this thing tell me how long I've got to go, and then what the speed limits are coming up. I'll settle with that for now, thank you. It's quite nice. This is my sort of balance of routes. I quite like ones that have got stops relatively close together, but this is nice because you're getting a few miles between each stop. Need to have a route learning manual with me. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't do well with manuals. There's been people in the Discord group that have trying to convince me to use checklists when doing X-Plane to start the planes up and stuff. Yeah, I don't do things like that. Which is why I haven't made the leap to jet aircraft yet. Although I had to use a manual to start that, was it the Voyager? We had to use a manual for. And there's no way I would have started that without the manual. That was a nice bit of kit. I did like that. I must use that again in another long route, because that sounded so good. So 89.6. So I think a 90 mile an hour cruise is what this thing's good for. It does sound a bit strange inside. There's like no engine noise at all in here. It's all we've got is the track noise. That sounds really bizarre. Oh, we're flying now, look, 91 mile an hour. We're not flying, obviously, we're on the tracks, but we're going really well. I knew what I meant. Still not a lot coming the other way. We're getting green lights though, thankfully. Yeah, rotate. Positive rate of climb. Gear up. If it's not a positive rate of climb, brace, brace, brace. Right, 2.7 miles away. I'm going to wait till I get to a mile and go straight to that 64% and see what happens. Actually, we've got a, damn it, we've got a 60 coming up. So we have to slow ourselves down then to get down to that 60. That's warning me in a speed limit change. Then we got a 40 and then we're into Taunton. Brake nearly a mile early for that 60. No, there you go, just at 60 now. Single yellow. Means you might get a red now. I'm being cautious, Larwood. There is not a red on this gantry. Okay, I might have braked a little bit early. It's all good. We're going to get there, and we're still due at 10:57. It's 10:51. We're like 5 minutes early, which is unheard of for me. Oh, HST going out. Oh, doesn't that sound good? Oop, and in we come. Yeah, a bit of paint on there, isn't it? A bit rusty. Oh shoot, my thing's gone. Hang on. How I did it back in the 1970s, UK, I spent the best part of 5 years as a second man, also known as a cleaner or fireman, sitting in the cab with various drivers on various routes on both freight, mostly, and passenger work. After passing my exam to become a qualified driver and after transferring to my new depot, I then spent many months up front with driver learning a bit more about the depot's specific routes. I'll spend as much time as I felt comfortable with on each route. Yeah, exactly. So you'd have to learn where your braking points are and where your approaches are to stations, I suppose. They haven't got, like I've got here, telling you how far you are to the next station, so you would spend majority of your time working from each depot. There are only going to be a certain amount of routes, aren't there, running from each depot? So yeah, you've got to learn them. Oh, this thing sounds so good on tick over. I could just listen to that for ages. It's going to take a long time to board these passengers. So yeah, we are early. So we were due in at 10:57. It's 10:50. Well, 10:52 we arrived. So we've probably got about another half an hour to go of this journey. And so far, been really enjoyable. So yeah, Train Sim on the YouTube channel is going to be a regular Wednesday. I'm going to try it for a month, as I said, see what sort of feedback I get. I really enjoy doing Train Sim, as well as OMSI, which is going to be on a Monday, and Fernbus / Tourist Bus on a Friday. So those are the 3 regulars on the YouTube channel, as well as other things like I put out yesterday as I'm streaming this, or last Thursday if you're watching this the day it goes out on YouTube. A bit of Forza Horizon 4, racing my Morris Minor. Really enjoying a bit of Forza Horizon, and going to be doing up that Morris Minor and doing a bit of racing in that. So a bit of that will pop up occasionally. It may not be a weekly thing, but that'll be coming up occasionally as well. And as well as some flight, a bit of X-Plane on the channel, and any other games that come out, any other bit of sim gaming I'll chuck in there as well. So it's not just 3 videos a week. Anytime I'm live on Twitch, those streams go out, apart from the trucking one, because we have music on the trucking stream, so I can't put that out on YouTube. But anything like this that I do on a stream, they'll be put out on YouTube as well. If it's not due to go out on a set day like this, or go out on a Wednesday, then I'll put it out on a Tuesday or Thursday. So yeah, plenty of content for me if you are watching this on YouTube, or if you're watching this live. Don't forget to hit subscribe on the YouTube channel. HST. So we're going to follow him out, aren't we? It's going to be a sorry day when these things stop running up and down the Great Western Main Line, because I can occasionally hear them from Swindon Station, and they're so iconic. Yeah, they're not great for the planet, I understand that, but they do sound nice. So we're both going to be heading out in the same direction, aren't we? Because he's coming, he's going the same way as me. So I reckon he's going to go, and I'm going to have to wait for him now, because I've still got a minute or so left before I'm due to depart. Yep, there you go. He's gone. Doesn't that sound good? How can you not like that noise? That is just awesome. And then we're left sat ticking over on our little 166 next to it, going, oh, I want to drive the HST. Come on, as much as I like Taunton, well, I don't think I've been to Taunton apart from the services on the M5. Really want to get a move on now, so we don't get a red light because of that HST. Come on. Anytime today. Oh, there we go. Tiverton Parkway is next. Right, am I going to get a red light? Or is he going to be far enough away? No, I'm okay. Right, 14 miles, Tiverton Parkway. Right, we might have a chance now of getting this thing above, what, 91 that we've been so far? Actually, it was a yellow, wasn't it? So I'm going to err on the side of caution here. Oh, okay, I wasn't prepared for that. So We're right behind that HST now. I'm really concerned that we're going to get a red down here. I'm just going to play it safe for a few minutes. Once he's up to speed, we know we're not going to catch him. That's another yellow, I think. It was definitely a yellow for us, but it might have been because it'd be on that line. Now he changed to this lane. Lane? Track. Why do they call it a lane? So yeah, that's a yellow. Okay, so why is it giving me that? It's a long way till the next signal. Right, well he should be far enough in front that we should get greens, hopefully. Because the way he accelerated. That's yellow there. Why haven't I got any signals? There's plenty there. Okay, we're doing it 11:12, retail's 11:10, so we've got a little bit of time ahead of us. I just want to play it safe. There's building work going on out there. Right, so we should get... There's just no signals. I'm just going to go for it. He's got to be far enough ahead. Because he's probably going to be non-stop all the way to Exeter. He's not going to stop at Tiverton. These clouds look like rain. Yeah, again, there's the Armstrong Powerhouse thing, which I think might have gone back up in sale. Up in price. That adds weather effects that Larwood said wasn't really worth it. But things like this, where I'm so used to like the way they look in X-Plane now, and driving in Fernbus as I did yesterday, it just does seem to let it down a little bit. Right, we've got a signal coming. I hope we're sipping things green because we've got no chance of stopping. Yeah, we're okay. Right, we should be right now then. All the way down to Tiverton. 11 miles to go. Yeah, really liking the scenario, liking the map. Haven't done much in this map for a while, and really liking the train. A little bit slow to accelerate, but sounds nice, looks nice. So I'm a fan of a DMU. They're looking really good. Yeah, I'm really glad to be spending a bit more time in Train Sim. There's only a few more streams. It could be a Friday thing. A bit of Friday night trains with a chillax after the week at work. Relaxing with a few trains. We shall see. And a bit of a multiplayer Saturday. And a mayhem in some trucking. Oh, zebra crossing. That sounds so strange. But the map does look really nice. And we're still accelerating. About to go back to the future. Hold on, everybody. See, it's one of the reasons why I like Train Sim. There are bits of it that can be a bit chaotic and a bit involved, but stuff like this where you know you've got a few miles, keep your eye on the signals, yeah, keep your eye on the AWS, but you can just sit back and keep an eye on the scenery. So it is really, really relaxing. Some of the stuff where you've got, you know, a station every mile and you have got red lights to deal with and things like that, and you're trying to stick to a timetable, a bit more stressful. But again, those of you that watch any of my content know that the timetable, schmimetable, you know, if I'm late, I'm late. If I'm early, I'm early. It's all about the enjoyment. Right, that's a hell of a hill we're going up now. Train. Red light, green light. Exactly, they're all the same. As we'll see tomorrow night in trucking. Yeah. Runway, road, you know, as long as you land somewhere, it doesn't really matter. In the water at the end of the runway, you know, it's all good. That's definitely a heck of a hill. Right, 5 miles to go. If you are new, if you haven't watched any of the streams before, I do mention it on all the videos. There is a link to the Discord server there. Do check it out if you're looking for an online community that is, well, awesome is the word. Not full of idiots or trolls. Full of people that are really passionate about sim gaming, and that are all really, really great people. That's the community for you. Yeah, really, really proud of the group of guys and gals that we've got going on in there. So yeah, click the Discord server link and check it out, as Dale Winton would say. And yeah, who would land in water? Well, you didn't land in the water, Chaos. You landed on the runway and ended up in the water. Although Sam landed on the water in a plane with floats on and ended up upside down because he dropped the anchor whilst at speed. And that was never going to end well. So yeah, some of those shenanigans may be coming up in a stream or / video to come soon, where we do some multiplayer flying in X-Plane. Right, at least we're accelerating again now. We've come up one side of the hill and going down the other side. So 3 miles to go to Tiverton. I'm really enjoying this route and this scenario. Like, if this was an hour longer, than it is, I'd be more than happy to do like a 2 or 3 hour route in this train. Really, really enjoying this. Great to get back streaming again after a couple of weeks away. Yeah, really good way to finish off the week. Nice relaxing bit of Friday night trains. Which could well be a regular Friday night event, we shall see. Right, Tiverton coming up. Right, let's try that for a braking point. Yeah, this would be one of those awesome routes to run back and forth on. A bit like up in Scotland, I suppose, over the summer or around the Lake District, where you've got brilliant scenery like this. I should imagine they'd be really good to do in real life. Not so much fun in the winter, obviously. Right, single yellow. HST coming out. Get ready for the noise. Yeah, I wouldn't like an inner city route. Yeah, okay, we moonwalk there. Oh, see, I didn't need to go to emergency brake really, did I? Just the way that was counting down, I was very conscious of the fact that I was going to overshoot the amount of distance to go. But no. Right, I've got no clue what station will be next. I can't think geographically. What I forgot about Tiverton, to be honest. What will be below Tiverton? Don't know. We'll find out in a second. Again, I could press F1, but that's just lazy. Well, it's not. I could just do that, but I'm not going to. Right, railway draw. Exeter St David's. Okay. So there must be 2 stops to go then. 16 miles to go for Exeter St David's. And then it must be Exeter itself. I should imagine it's Exeter St... I'm going to have to look on the F1 now, aren't I? No, last stop then. 16 miles to go. Go on, train. You can do it. So we'll make our way down to Exeter then, and then we will end the stream. A bit of a shorter one, but get myself back into a bit of streaming. I didn't do any last weekend because I wasn't well. And could be back tomorrow afternoon potentially with something else, and then back tomorrow night with some trucking. and make our way down to a lot of police cars around here. One going that way, one going that way. And disappeared. That's spooky. Right, 15 miles to go. It's definitely really, really strange in here. You just see the headlines now. Police on the lookout for a hijacked train. Last seen heading south. Right, 100-mile-an-hour limit. Well, it was a 100-mile-an-hour limit. I'm not going to get to that. We'll probably get to our magic 92 again, or 91. Oh, freight train. With not a lot of freight. Empty carriage train. Does seem to make a lot of noise and doing not a lot. That's the only thing I've worked out with this. It's a great noise. Last night a truck full of wigs and a tanker full of hair growth cream collided. Police are combing the air. Oh, for God's sake. Really, Larwood? Really? We do apologise for Larwood, ladies and gentlemen. He's in Australia, and you know, it's the whole time difference thing. It screws with him. Anyway, we've got 12 miles to go till we get to Exeter St David's. That was bad, Larwood. But I've really, really enjoyed doing this route. It's been, yeah, he's special. That's one word for him. He's definitely special. Shame the windows didn't open and stuff, but it's detailed enough. I'm not sure where this came from, this train though, whether it was with a line I got. Might have come with this line, I think. I can't remember. I don't know where they come from. They just appear and I think, that'll do, we'll do that. It is a nice line. Whatever it's called. Bristol to Exeter thing. Oh, 92 miles an hour. .9 miles an hour. Well, that was it. We peaked at 92. Ladies and gentlemen, we have peaked. We have hit our limit. That is it. Uh, 166 is in the classic European local asset pack. Same as HST. Okay. Well, there we go then. If you've got Train Sim 19 or 17, 18, whichever flipping one it was originally, then you've probably got this train, and I can recommend it. It's really cool. Easy to drive. It's one-hand operation. So just use the A and D keys for acceleration and brake. And yeah, really like it. I do like a DMU. I'm trying to get a lot of the UK routes and want to do a lot of the routes within the UK. Certainly passenger runs. I'm not so keen on freight because nothing happens. You just sit there for an hour and a half. At least this we've had to stop occasionally, or attempt to stop occasionally. Still got green lights, which we should have all the way in now, I would have thought. Yeah, I thought I could have found a longer route for this. I'd have been quite happy to do a longer route, but this is going to be about an hour and 40 minutes by the time you finish. That's long enough. And I shall come off here and try and resist from watching Game of Thrones. Does it say? Compressor. So yeah, this was one of the. Oh, hello, I did a thing. If this is one of the pro trains, then I think we'd have a lot more buttons to press. But because it's one of the stock ones, it's limited. But yeah, it doesn't look. Why have we got so many phones? We've got the old cordless phone from the 1990s there, mobile phone. We've got the red phone. I'm imagining that's probably the train announcements, one of them. So, ladies and gentlemen, there are leaves on the line, so we're going to be late, and that's probably a talk to the guard. Why can't I have one phone with two buttons? But okay. .9. You're listening to Train Sim FM. So yeah, we were due in at 11:33. We're due to arrive at 11:26. The red phone's a direct line to Moscow. Yeah. Yeah, if the red line rings, panic. One of them puts the bat signal up. So yeah, we were due in at 11:33. We're going to arrive at 11:26. How have we ended up 7 minutes early? Where I haven't been able to hit the maximum speed at any point along this line. Oh, whistle. I don't do it every one. Obviously, I just do it occasionally. Four miles to go. So we should get a speed reduction soon, I reckon, because we'll be coming into Exeter. So we're not going to come into Exeter at 100 miles an hour, are we? So there's going to be a reduced speed limit at some point soon. There we go. There's the first one then. We've got an 80. Yeah, I've really enjoyed this scenario. It's been quite pleasant. Right, that was warning me of the speed limit change. So an 80, then a 65, so I'm already at the 65 because, you know, it's me and I brake early. And then we've got Excuse me. And then we got a 30 coming up. Bing. Oh, train pawn. And slowing it down. Oh, it sounds slow, so good when it's slowing down. I think with this, with Train Sim, the aesthetics of the cab are important. The scenario is obviously important, but the noise, that's really, really important for me. The way they sound. Certainly now I've sorted out my sound card. And I'm getting proper stereo out of the mixer, which I wasn't doing for probably about a year. Because I had the PC plugged into the wrong input. So in we come then, into Exeter St David's. Really enjoyable journey. And a bit earlier than I really wanted to. We will end after this. But I did start a bit earlier. I wasn't going to start till 7. And in we come. Very early. 6 minutes early, in fact. So it's now not going to let us, not going to make us sit and wait just to end the scenario. And apart from running one red light, I think we did okay. No, in fact, it's going to make us wait a little while. Yay, GG game. Scenario's finished, yet you still make me wait. Awesome, thank you for that. But yeah, really enjoyed that. Good to be back streaming again. So the last stream before this was New Year's Eve, where we did some trucking, I think it was. But yeah, as I said, I was ill last weekend, so hardly came on the PC at all. Yeah, had to spend evenings this week catching up to do the YouTube videos I didn't do last weekend. So back streaming tonight. Back tomorrow night. There you go. Well done, driver. That's you done for now. Stopped at 0 out of 0 destinations. Yeah, picked a bus to 7 out of 10 platforms. I stopped at a wall. Signal past at danger once. Speeding twice. Oh, well, there you go. Well, I class that as a win. So there we go. I will end that there. As I said, back tomorrow night for sure. Doing some trucking in ETS2, bit of multiplayer. And then possibly back tomorrow afternoon. I've got some YouTube stuff to record. So may stream a bit of Tourist Bus or something tomorrow afternoon for an hour or so. And then, yeah, we'll see. May stream the flying that we're going to do Every Wednesday night and Sunday afternoon, group of us get together and do some multiplayer flying in X-Plane, where we're doing various journeys. So we carry on from where we were last time and continue a journey. So we're going to carry on with that Sunday afternoon. So I might stream that just for the lols on Sunday afternoon. But certainly back tomorrow night with some multiplayer trucking. A few of us getting together in ETS2 and carrying on again from where we were on New Year's Eve. Thanks for the donations. Much appreciated, Chaos and Sam. Thanks to all those that have joined in with chat. Really do appreciate it. And yeah, be back soon. And if you have been, thanks very, very much for watching.